Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 22nd, 2022 Fall Equinox reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this will be the Spring Equinox. So before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of, Aries, during this fall equinox. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. This one right here. All right, this is the star card. Now, this is Aquarius energy, but this is also dreams really coming into the forefront. So for the fall equinox, and again, if you're in the southern hemisphere for the spring equinox, what we're going to see here is that our dreams really come forward. Now, the fall equinox symbolizes a time of harvest, and it's the time of year where we acknowledge our growth and expansion. Now, again, if we're in the southern hemisphere, this is a moment of release and renewal, and it's letting us be ready for a new start and a new becoming. And what we have to be just mindful of during this time is that our dreams are going to play a very powerful role in the way that we want to move forward, either for, acknowledgement and growth and expansion, or for renewal of self, depending on if we're entering into the fall equinox or the spring equinox. And what we're also going to see here is that our dream world, what we really desire being, can feel more real to us than what really is. So again, we're just going to have to be aware of that during this time. Oh, goodness. Okay. You can't see that at all. Okay, let's just fix this a bit. Perfect. All right. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we're crowned with the Magician. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands. So crowning all of this, it's interesting. We're being told to be mindful of our dreams, and yet we're being crowned also with this magic, this spark, this, power and perseverance that is us. And so there's a bit of magic to us. There's a bit of innate talent that we need to be embracing during this time, because it's what sets us apart. It's what makes us who we are. This is going to be a time where we can sit there and see what everybody else is like and wish to be like anybody or everybody else. But this is going to be a time where we'll find it most beneficial and most powerful to see who we are, what we love, what we want, and what we desire, and really focusing in on us. Not on what anybody else wants us to be or how anybody else wants to be, but who it is that we are. Now, during this time, we're going to meet with a little bit of resistance, Aries. So we have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is showing that we're going to have battles. We're going to have people coming after us. We're going to have, negative words, negative energies, especially around career or our creative energy, how we want things to move forward in our waking world. And it'll be very easy to become bittered it would be very easy to, just go on the attack. And what Spirit is saying here is be very mindful of this. Stay calm and centered within yourself. Calmly move forward in what it is that you want. Do not stoop to other people's level, even though it may seem like that's the best idea at the time. It's not going to be the best in the long run. Embrace what you love, embrace who you are. Because the Six of Swords is showing us that we're moving forward, that we're going after something more than we had imagined before. And that our knowledge, our own understanding is really taking the wheel of things and moving us in a direction that we hadn't seen. And as this is coming forward, there's a real sense of what is your spark? What is your talent? What is it, Aries, that makes you who it is that you are? Meaning that some people are artistic, some people are scientific, some people have a way with comforting, some people have a way with logic. This is a time for us to step into that role. And instead of wishing, oh, I wish I could be something different or somebody more, is saying, this is who I am. And this is what I'm embracing within me. Because as we do this, we change our mind and we change our whole entire life. We change what it is that we thought we could do, how it is that we thought we could move forward. And instead of spending all the time looking at the negative, which we could absolutely do if we wanted to, we start to look at the gifts that are before us. We start to look at the little moments that make up the beauty of life and existence and our joys and our prosperity. And we're starting to turn away from negativity. We're starting to turn away from the hurts and the pains that can so easily fill our days and our time. And it brings us to the Wheel of Fortune. It brings us to a new world opening up to us opening to this new world. It's a change. Everything is changing. We are changing with it. And we're going to find that a new door is opening, but we're also going to find that this equinox, whether it be the fall equinox or the spring equinox, it is telling us to open up the door to who we are. It is telling us that the past is done. It is time to move forward in a way that maybe we hadn't expected, in a way that might feel almost as if we're not doing it right, because it isn't laden with the conflict, and it isn't, guided by fear, and it isn't, proving to anybody, but it is living in our power and in our blessing, in our beauty. So even though it might feel like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Because this can be a calmer approach to the life that we want. Spirit is telling us it is time to embrace our calm, our beauty, our truth, our understanding. It is time to open up that door. And as we open up that door, we change our world. And this equinox for us, as we are acknowledging our growth and our expansion, as we are, in the southern hemisphere, embracing a renewal and a release, we are going to find that we are also calling us forward. We are looking at ourselves and saying, but who am I? What am I? What do I want? This equinox feels more profound than it has been before. It's almost very much a question of, what is it that you want, Aries? Where is it that you need to be? What is it that makes you shine? Who is it that you are? And let yourself move forward in this love and in this passion and in this beauty. Let your magic, let your spark, let your brilliance shine forward. It is such a pivotal, important part of you. Now it moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, because our dreams can take over reality here during this time. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. We can have a tendency to look at other people and say, wow, you really have it all, don't you? You have it all figured out, and I'm still stumbling and fuddling and trying to make it. What we see of other people's lives is not the full story. And why we always think others are better than us is because we know our full story. So here with the Nine of Pentacles, just be very mindful. Be very mindful to celebrate your blessings, and be very mindful of how we look at others and think, oh my gosh, they have it all. Because it's not the full story. We don't know the full story. Our subconscious tarot message is the Page of Wands. We're represented by the wands in the minor arcana. This is time for celebration. This is time for passion and, a sense of relief. This is a sense of saying, this is what I want and this is who I am and this is what I need from my life. we are becoming more students during this time. Subconsciously, we're not going to be afraid to kind of push the boundary. We're not going to be afraid to think outside of the box. We want to see things in a bigger, better, more, out there type of way. And this is the time that we do so. It's kind of like mixing patterns and colors together as you would when you were young, seeing what works and what absolutely doesn't, but being bold enough to do so. What we're going to see here also is a sense of fire driving us. Subconsciously, we're going to want an adventure. So note that adventure is going to be something that really is leading us towards where we want to be. There is a sense here of, I'm tired of fighting and fighting and fighting. I want to see where the knowledge I have accumulated takes me. I want to see what's out there waiting for me. And as I change my mind and I change my whole entire life, my world opens, a new door opens. Are we going to be entirely ready for it? No, not really. No, we never really are. But we are ready for that journey. And we are starting to see the bit of us that separates us, that, holds us away from the crowd. And we're starting to say, but this is me, and this is how I get to shine. And this is the power and beauty that I get to walk forward in. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, purpose, and brilliance of this equinox. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries, and may you have a blessed equinox.